A very good morning to our distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, professionals, students, and audience members. As you're aware, today's conference is the theme for today's conference is bridging access to justice through techniques, technology, and institutions. This conference is being organized by Asian Center for International Arbitration and Mediation, which has been founded by Ms. Nikita Uppalapthi and Vivek Nalagonda. It is also co-sponsored by Tri-Legal, which is one of the country's leading law firms, and NLIU Bhopal. By way of introduction, I am a partner, a disputes and white-collar crimes partner at Tri-Legal. Just focusing a little bit on the theme before I introduce the honorable dignitaries onto the dais. Today, our courts grapple with over 50 million pending cases. For many, justice delayed has tragically meant justice denied. Consequently, alternate dispute resolution mechanisms are becoming more of the norm rather than exception. They are less adversarial, more accessible, cost-effective, and significantly faster than traditional litigation. That is why, in today's theme and conference, we are going to focus on three aspects. First, technique. Second, technology. And third, institutions. For technique, obviously we know litigations are focused more on adversarial proceedings, whereas alternate dispute resolution mechanisms, especially mediation, focus more on empathy and retaining the relationship between parties. These skills have to be adopted both by mediators and lawyers alike in order to engage in mediation. In terms of technology, the faster access to better technology helps us to make mediation more accessible to people across geographical landscapes. Institutions like the present one, ACIAM, help in strengthening the technology and techniques that can be made accessible to mediators and clients alike. Over the course of this conference, we will hear from our distinguished guests who have been pioneers in this field, their insights on how techniques, technology, and institutions can together build a sustainable culture of collaborative justice for all. Our first chief guest, Honorable Justice Mr. Suryakant, Judge, Supreme Court of India. While he was the youngest Advocate General of Haryana in 2000, he has had a tremendous career marked by distinction and leadership. While he has contributed significantly to the development of law, we all know that he has also significantly contributed to the development and adoption of mediation. He has been nominated as a member of the governing body of NALSA for 2 consecutive terms and currently holds the position of Executive Chairman. More recently, in July 2025, along with the Honorable Chief Justice of India, he launched the Mediation for the Nation campaign, which was to promote mediation from the taluka to the High Court level. He has also been a big propagator of using vernacular language in mediation to make it more accessible. Recently, while inaugurating the Supreme Court Bars Association, I quote him as saying, "Courts decide, mediators heal. Both serve justice, but only the latter preserves relationships. They choose understanding over victory, conversation over conquest, healing over harm." It is truly our privilege to welcome Honorable Justice Suryakant among us today. Sir, may we have you at the dais. Can you have a big round of applause, please? All the dignitaries may come to the stage and we'll introduce them then one by one. We also have the guest of honor, Honorable Justice Mr. P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India. He was appointed as the Additional Solicitor General of India in 2014. He assisted the court in several landmark cases. A true evangelist of mediation, he was entrusted with mediating the fractious BCCI elections in 2018-19 and successfully mediated between the members and the board for holding elections and the constitution of an elected body, bringing consensus and institutional stability. I recall that 2 years ago, while delivering a lecture at the Supreme Court Bar Association, he urged that we have suffered enough with adversarial litigation. Mediation must become the default, litigation the exception. Our distinguished guest, Honorable Chief Minister Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, a leader widely regarded as a pioneer of digital transformation and e-governance in India. Much earlier in 1998, he initiated the development of high-tech city with an intent to transform the local economy into a booming global information technology hub. He also spearheaded initiatives such as ePragati, which became the country's largest e-governance program, and the AP Fiber Network project, a visionary effort to deliver high-speed internet to households across the state. These initiatives were not merely about technology, but about education, communication, and economic participation tools to enable every citizen to be able to be part of a digitally inclusive society.